Chadwick in California says, Sir Dutch, the dirtiest. While living in Portland, Oregon, I had the absolute pleasure and honour of knowing and working out with the Grappler, Len Denton, who in my eyes is one of the most genuine and friendly, as well as knowledgeable talents ever to be in a wrestling ring for multiple territories. Lenny's stories of the business are numerous and informative, and it would seem from past interviews I've seen with JR and others, Lenny seemed to be a lesser praised journeyman of the industry. Did you ever work with the Grappler, or do you know any other talent that was a key piece of wrestling history that should be more well known? So, any stories about Len Denton?
Len Denton, that low-life piece of... No, he's really a good guy, good talker, very friendly, very outgoing, and I can see why. And he doesn't meet a stranger, and he's a good talker. And if he's trying to teach you something, he'll teach it, and he doesn't get upset with you. But if you spent time around him, you gotta like the guy, and very, very outgoing person. I never had a match with him, but I watched a bunch of his matches, and he knew what he was doing. And he spent a lot of time in Oregon, and he used to tell me, hell, I knew much about the Oregon territory just by riding with him than actually being there, because they called me one time and wanted me to come up there. I went, it's a long way from Atlanta, a long way from Nashville. And I said, I don't know if I want to go. And Stu Hart called me one time, wanted me to come there. And I went, nah, I got to think about this. Too cold. But Len Denton, good guy. I knew him where did I know him? I think I knew him from Florida. That's where I knew him from. So I went in the department one out for some reason. I didn't really pal around with him that much. And he had some cash in his billfold. And he opened up a cabinet drawer and threw like a couple $100 bills in there. And it was just money laying around inside the cabinet. And I went, Len, you think you might need to take that money and kind of count it and put it together and put some rubber bands around it? Nah, it's okay. It's okay. Out the door we went. I went, and I was thinking, I hope he doesn't show that to anybody else, because they'd be breaking into that house and taking that money. So, but good guy, and I'm glad you got to know him, because he was very good at what he did.